In tonight's Crime Tracker 10 Crime Fighters, we take an up-close look at a crime-fighting tool that's probably been around for as long as badges and guns. But these crime fighters wear neither one.
Basically, I go into the belly of the beast.
He's a snitch, a mole, a spy, and law enforcement loves him.
They can get to places that cops can't get to.
I can mimic, a lot of the characteristics of your typical dope dealer or arms dealer.
He's a confidential informant. Police have a list of people like him that they use to infiltrate everything from drug trafficking operations to dogfighting rings. This one agreed to talk to me only as long as we obscured his face and doctored his voice. He says he's been very effective in getting drug busts.
I put away people that were dealing in millions. I wouldn't say that they were cartel, but, to me they were big guys.
Franklin County Sheriff Zach Scott says his detective bureau uses informants regularly. But the sheriff knows he's not dealing with angels here. Many informants have criminal records. Some became informants only after their own arrest to get some charges thrown out or time knocked off their sentences. Scott has strict guidelines on how they're to operate.
We have an agreement that they have to go over, and that talks about entrapment, it talks about not breaking the law, it talks about not letting anyone know that they work for a law enforcement agency because it jeopardizes their life, could jeopardize another officer's life if they're with that person.
It can take an informant anywhere from minutes to months to gather the information law enforcement needs to make a bust. The work can be dangerous. This informant told me about a hit placed on his life once by criminals trying to find out who turned them in. He says, fortunately, none of them knew it was him.
I gain their trust pretty quickly. They'll show me anything.
Well, informants get paid for their work, too, anywhere from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000, depending on the type of information they provide. Now, the sheriff told me the money comes out of a pot of tax dollars called Furtherance of Justice funds. And from time to time, Crime Stopper steps up to pay an informant who helped solve a crime.